I'm actually going to start going to school, so I'm really excited for that.
Okay, going back to school for what?
I'm going to study sociology with an emphasis in religion, and
Okay.
it's really more for my own mental stimulation than anything because I've been surrounded by porn for 7 years. I just kind of need something a little different for me.
You want to just balance this out. And are you looking into how were you raised? Were you raised religious?
Yes.
So then you went through this complete transformation over here
Yes.
and you're looking for this kind of balance, but maybe not going back to as extreme.
No, no. I definitely want to study religion from a non religious perspective. I guess finding out as to what leads people to believe what they do believe.
That's a fascinating thing to study, right? And
Mm-hmm.
how whatever it is that they believe in, it works for them, right? Like
Yes.
if you know the blue zones, places in the world where people live to be over 100 years old, what are the top three factors is faith. And whatever it is their faith is in, it's so strong and it gives them this purpose, this mission. And it is pretty fascinating because different cultures have
Yes.
so many different, what fascinates me even more is their superstitions.
Yes. Yeah, it's very interesting. And that's a big reason why I want to study religion because you learn just so much about the world in general when you study religion. You learn about history, art
Yeah.
history, and, the studies of different cultures as well.
Will you do these classes online or will you go on campus?
I'm going to go on campus because I just need to get out of my house, get there, and just kind of do something with my time. And obviously, I'm not going to be looking like this when I go to school. I'm definitely going to be dressing down quite a bit, but we'll see. There's still a good chance I'm probably going to get recognized on campus.
Yeah, I was going to ask you, how often do you get recognized?
So I don't get recognized too often. I definitely get the look where people give me that look. They do a double take, maybe a triple take, maybe a quadruple take, and they kind of know. Or I have people approach me and say, "You look so familiar. I've seen you from somewhere." And I really think they want to hear the words come out of my own mouth.
Yeah, yeah.
But I usually never give them that satisfaction. I just say, I just have one of those faces, I guess. However, my partner, he's Kyle Mason. He gets recognized all the time.
That's
All
so
the
funny
time.
because when I'm out with Joanna and Small Hands, everyone recognizes Small Hands. Like
Yeah.
and men and women, and especially
Yeah.
women, like roll up on I'm like, he is so popular.
Yeah. I don't know what it is. I think there's something about them feeling more comfortable approaching a man who does porn because it's especially with other men. It's kind of they have this attitude of like, yeah, bro, what you do
Well,
is
you're
so
in the club,
cool.
yeah, you're so cool.
But there's this sense of shame with associating with like a strumpet like me.
Yeah, women. Yeah,
So
yeah.
that's kind of shitty, but that's just something I noticed.
It's true, but I think this is going to be interesting for you because getting recognized is one thing, but getting recognized in the specifics of these classes, you might end up being a speaker in some of these classes
For
to
sure.
give your perspective on things that you've seen and felt through the different people you've met in the industry.
For sure. I'm definitely looking forward to that. And my like public speaking class, I just think, oh, I got this in a bag.
No
like
doubt.
the whole world has seen like the inside of my butthole already. So public speaking, like not a problem here.
I tell everyone, once you can do a gangbang, you don't even need to worry about your resume. You've done so much, okay?
Yeah.
Team building, you've kept everybody comfortable, you've done all the logistics, like all of it. It's one of those things.
Yes.
But I think this is great. This is going to be something that really gets you in a new space. And I love that you said you want to go out and do it because there's something about putting yourself in the comfy clothes, going to the environment, being part of it, something you haven't done before in your life, gone to college.
I did go to college, but definitely I did not really take it very seriously
You were
as,
young.
as I should have. I was young, and I think that's the good thing about going back to college when I'm 28, 29 is it's a completely different perspective. I'm a bit more grown. I'm a bit more appreciative of the material that I'm learning, and I'm also not really going to be affected by a professor's bias necessarily on anything because
Yeah,
I have
because
my
you've
own
grown
opinions.
past that. Yeah, that's a different. It's so tough that young people will have to be forced to go to college so young and figure everything out so quickly and not really know yet, haven't met enough people to see different walks of life and be that curious.